It's fun coming up with things to try to talk about and keep it light. You know, like an hour before my game started, the Santa Fe High School shooting happened. At this point, it's like 5 hours ago, you know. So it's not long ago. And we're used to it now. Outstanding. It's just another shooting. Like, I texted a friend, said, "Have you seen what's going on?" And they said, "No, what?" I said, "Oh, another shooting." And that's what it's come to. Yay. I'd love to say, keep your chins up down in Texas. You know, we'll try to make sure this doesn't happen again, but clearly we're not going to try to make sure this doesn't happen again. This is America. You know, Childish Gambino said it better, obviously, but timely video because this is fucking America. We don't care. I'll get to the top 10 in a bit, but, you know, it just fucking sucks. I'm tired of it. We have nothing but cowards in Washington too afraid to make any real changes to this because they don't want to piss off their base or they don't want to mess with their own money. It's fucking pathetic at this point. It's disgusting. It doesn't matter who the shooter is. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter what his motivations are. The fact is, he was able to do it with little to no resistance. Just fuck off with it. I'm so sick of this shit. My kids are 6 and 4, man. Like, they're getting to that age. They're going to be in school. Both of them. And I'm scared to fucking death. I'm scared to death. My wife's a fucking teacher. You know? Like this. On that note, hey everybody. JK Calloway here, real JK Calloway. We did play a game yesterday, hashtag, and then I had to apologize. It was fun. Obviously didn't trend. There was far more important stuff going on in the world. But I do thank you guys for playing along. There was lots of really funny stuff out there. Hopefully you got to take your mind off the crazy for a little bit at least. And yeah, there was some really funny stuff, so we'll get into that shortly. Make sure you hit subscribe for me and follow me on Twitter, but more importantly, go on Google and search some charities or GoFundMes for the victims down in Santa Fe and their families. They need it more than you do right now. And yeah, do what you can. But let's try to lighten it up a little bit with our top 10 for this week's hashtag skirmish game. Hashtag, and then I had to apologize. Number 10 comes from @Charmaldant. I told the difference between American and British English, and then I had to apologize. Oh, you think you're so fancy over there in your island with your aluminium and your herbs. Cool. Number 9 comes from @Hand Yo Ass To Ya. My tweet was extremely offensive, and then I had to apologize. Not. Well, if you could keep your in order and not just spout off a bunch of horse hockey licking piece of nugget farm, you know, people won't be offended. I mean, maybe think before you speak. Number 8 comes from @My Fine Words. Made my husband sit through The Curious Case of Benjamin Button, and then I had to apologize. As you should. I haven't seen the movie because it's like 4 hours long about a person aging backwards. No. Number 7 comes from @Rachel Ann WV. I forgot to replace the toilet paper, and then I had to apologize. Ah, what a delightful poop. Oh no! Draco! Draco! Come here! Draco! Draco! Ah, come here! I need toilet paper. So you look right at the camera. So you used all the toilet paper, huh?
Yeah.
And you didn't put any back?
Yeah.
You're the meanest. You think you're funny, don't you?
Yeah.
Didn't know I did skits, did ya? Number 6 comes from an ears to you. Called a person being deplorable a deplorable person, and then I had to apologize. Yeah, they are the cutest little snowflakes, aren't they? We're in a weird place as a country, man. Not only do we have just a school shooting every week, which is fun and normal, but we've got a subgroup of Americans who say and do racist shit, and then when you call them racist, they claim that you're bullying them. Nope. Number 5 comes from another pretty. I giggled when he showed me his, and then I had to apologize. You don't have to apologize for that. I'm sure he was aware of what he was whipping out. If you take it out and it doesn't at least slightly hit your thigh, that must suck. Number 4 comes from Davis Starr. I told him I was a virgin, and then I had to apologize when my kids answered the door. They never stay in their damn room when you just say, stay in your room. I'm working on finding you a new dad. They're costing themselves much nicer Christmases just by being nosy. Little bastards. Number 3 comes from Calamity_CLR. I totally overreacted, said a lot of things before thinking, and then I had to apologize. That is a very long, drawn-out way of just saying you're a woman. Number 2 comes from Hell on Earth 141. I was born, and then I had to apologize. I love the self-deprecation in this one, but unless you were just a really good dancer as a fetus, just dodging that clothes hanger, it doesn't make much sense. Now, before we get to our number 1, here are a few honorable mentions, including one from the host at RealJK Calloway. One from me. I clearly won an argument with my wife, and then I had to apologize. I don't normally like to point out my own mistakes, but there's a fun little typo in this one. Yeah. But still, seems like you guys got the joke. I don't know if many other husbands have felt this way before when you're having an argument with your missus and, you're using logic and facts, and they are not. Because unfortunately, they possess the access to the happy place. We have to placate women so we can have access. It's a sad world. One from J.S. Williams, 1962. I asked her when she was expecting, and she said she wasn't pregnant. And then I had to apologize. As far as I can tell, this was the first person who put this, so you get the credit for coming up with it. And everyone copied you. Lots of different versions of this tweet. The whole, oh, when you do, I'm not pregnant. Oh, no. It popped up a lot. But that's okay, because it's funny. And I'm sure so many people were so mad that so many people copied them. But JS was first. You all owe JS a cookie and or money. If it's money, I get a cut because it was my cake. One from DJ Inaminx. I told you what I really thought, and then I had to apologize. Not everyone wants your honest opinion, man. Some people just want verification of their own whatever, and when you go past that, that's how you lose friends. Again, we just talked about it. You gotta placate people to get what you want. Yeah, I wouldn't talk to many people at all if I was always honest. Like, if the shit that ran through my head came out of my mouth all the time, oh my god. One from an AA Skelson. I brought my baby on the airplane, and then I had to apologize. You damn right you had to apologize. It's not their fault. Cabin pressure, they've never dealt with that before. Like, I'm going to take the kids on a flight, their first flight in a couple years still, and I'm not looking forward to it. They're going to be like 8 and 6 at the time, and I know they're going to freak the hell out. I don't even know how to prepare them for it. Like, here, chew this gum. Something weird's going to happen to your ears, and it's going to suck. But here's some gum. It helps. And one from Daniel Ashley 13. I spent a few seconds too long looking at one of my followers, Abby. Then I looked through all of her pictures here, and then I had to apologize to her, Abby. She'll never know, but it just felt weird. I don't do that. I don't do. Okay, I do. So no, I don't do it. Standing firm here. I don't look at women who I find attractive online. Who does that? That's disgusting. No. I don't slide into DMs, at least. Give me some credit here. And number one for this week's hashtag skirmish game comes from @runItOut_. I assumed you knew you were an asshole, and then I had to apologize. I like this one, but it really depends on if they actually are an asshole. To which, if you have to apologize. If they really are, fuck the prick. More often than not, they're an asshole. I think you're in the clear here. You can say, like, sorry. You can be real disingenuous with it. You should be fine. Plus, it really depends on if they're being an asshole or generally an asshole. There's a difference. Some people are just assholes, you know what I mean? And then some people just have their moments. Thank you so much for watching my video. Make sure you do hit subscribe. Should be right around here. Check out my latest video. It'll be over there. Find me on other social media sites. Always Real JK Callaway. Give a follow to my personal hashtag game on Twitter. It's @skirmish. And check out the hashtag Roundup app. All the best weekly hashtag games, including mine. My name's JK Callaway, and we'll talk to you next time.